heard you saying you'd like to help. We need more nurses. I don't suppose you both can help? We can help! Ash and Serena both reply simultaneously with determination. Let us help any way we can. Chansey, Joy directs, can you take these two trainers to the makeshift Pokemon Center and get them into a uniform?
Ash, concerned, looks over at the Pokemon that's injured on the stretcher in front of him. It's a Ditto, struggling to breathe through the pain. You're going to be fine, Ash says softly, brushing Serena's long hair from his eyes. Nurse Joy will be with you shortly, and we'll get you all fixed up. It's been hours now since Ash and Serena put on nurse uniforms to help. Although Ash cringed at the sight of himself wearing one, he'd soon forgotten about everything, fully focused on helping the best he can. Serena, Nurse Joy approaches, talking to Ash. Her heels click on the solid floor, and Ash looks up at her with a smile. Tell me, what treatment does this Ditto need? Burn heal, Ash replies. Okay then, Joy nods. With those uniforms on, you both look the part. You're both so caring for the Pokemon. It warms my heart. So a huge thank you to you and your boyfriend. Ash pouts and looks away. Not my boyfriend, he replies bashfully. Oh, Joy chuckles nervously, bringing a hand to her mouth. Sorry, I just assumed. She then looks in Serena's direction, who's helping another Pokemon across the room. Shame, Joy continues. He seems like quite the stand-up young man. Not many boys would wear that nurse's uniform with such pride. Ash looks over at Serena and his body wearing the nurse's uniform, and he goes bright red. It's been nearly half a day since they swapped bodies, but it's still strange to see his body being controlled by someone else. He wears it well, Joy comments. He moves so naturally and gracefully, almost like he's worn dresses in the past. At times, I've forgotten he's a boy completely. Ash frowns. Are you going to support him in the next gym battle? Joy asks. My cousin Joy from the town over speaks highly of him. I can see why now. Joy rolls her eyes and giggles. I'm wondering if I should introduce my little sister to him. Joy then looks down at Ash and Serena's body and looks a touch worried. You're defo not interested in him, right? I don't want to step on your toes if you've got feelings for that young man. Ash frantically waves his hands around in front of his face and laughs awkwardly. You don't have to do that, he replies. She's not interested in that sort of thing. Joy tilts her head and gives Ash a bemused look. She? Joy questions before grinning wide. Not sure if that was a slip of the tongue, but that would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Ash continues to chuckle nervously, then looks down at himself in Serena's body. Wouldn't it? He huffs. There's a silence between Joy and Ash. It's very awkward. But Joy then takes a burn heal from her pouch and starts attending to Ditto's injuries. So, Joy chats while working. Looks like this is the last of the patients. Is there anything I can do for you both as a thanks for the help? Ash glances over at Serena and wonders if Joy would know how to swap their bodies back. After all, it was caused by a rogue Pokemon using confusion on them. He then looks down at Pikachu, who's standing by his side. Pika? Ash rubs his arm and flicks back his hair. Do you think you could talk to Officer Jenny? Ash asks. We've been tracking this Pokemon. We think it's in trouble and Team Rocket is involved. Joy stops working and looks Ash in the eyes. Young lady, she replies in a motherly tone. Ash bows his head. Please, I'm worried about it. It's been attacking friendly people. It's clearly distressed and confused. Joy continues to stare for a moment. Serena, she says softly, getting involved with Team Rocket is not something I'd expect from such a pretty young thing like you. I hope Ash isn't leading you on and getting you in trouble. It's not like that, Ash pleads, shaking his head. I've got my Pokemon partners for protection, and I'm really worried about that Alakazam. A single tear rolls down Ash's cheek. Nurse Joy sighs and then gives a soft smile. You're both such wonderful trainers, Joy admits. Joy then places a finger on Ash's chin and lifts his face. She looks into his tearful eyes and can see just how much he cares. Okay, Joy nods. You and Ash go get changed and we'll have a chat with Jenny. I'm sure she knows more about what happened and will likely be able to help.
Thanks, Nurse Joy. Ash grins. Me and Pikachu are so very grateful. Pika!
Joy gives Ash a thumbs up as she wheels the Ditto into the recovery room. Ash watches her walk away, but then is suddenly frightened by Serena, who sneaks up behind him. Hey, Serena, she chirps, standing directly behind him with the cheekiest of smiles. What you talking about, Ash looks around him and gives Serena a dirty look before wiping the tears from his eyes with his forearm. Ash? Serena reacts to his tears. What's the matter? We rescued all the Pokemon from the building. No need to be upset. Serena then puts a finger to her chin and thinks. Or is it that you've had to watch your own body looking so cute in a uniform like this? Serena spins on the spot and her skirt dances around her legs. Serena then stops, poses, and gives Ash a playful wink. Cute, huh?
It's not that, Ash replies. I'm really worried about the Alakazam, Serena. What if Team Rocket has got to it first?
Yeah, Serena replies, instantly looking worried. We should go look for it, right? Yes! Ash lifts one hand and forms a fist in determination. Joy's going to ask Officer Jenny for any information. We should go get changed and head out straight away. Gotcha! Serena grins and copies Ash's pose. I, the great Ash Ketchum, will save the day! Not annoyed by Serena pretending to be him, Ash is more motivated than ever. Girl or boy, it doesn't matter what body he's in. All that matters to him is the Pokemon. Having hurried to the changing rooms, Ash and Serena didn't want to waste any more time. Getting into Serena's clothes felt strange at first, but Ash knew the quicker he got dressed, the quicker they could go looking. He had a little trouble undoing the zips and getting dressed with so much hair on his head, but with Pikachu's help, he was soon dressed like normal. Well, normal for Serena, whose body he's in. Plus, he's starting to enjoy the comfort of a skirt. Leaving the changing room, Ash adjusts Serena's hat on his head, and Pikachu follows behind him. Waiting in the foyer, Serena stands and greets them both as Phoenix stands by her side. Took your time, she smirks. You girls, she teases.
It's all this hair,
Ash moans, touching Serena's hair in frustration.
I know you're going to change your hairstyle later on in the series, Serena, when you have your breakdown. Can we just skip to that bit and let me cut some of this hair off?
What? Serena replies, giving Ash the weirdest of looks. What do you mean, I have a breakdown? Joy then interrupts, rushing over to them both. In her hand, she holds a Rotom tablet. I have information for you both, Joy exclaims, holding the Rotom tablet in Serena's direction. Although Ash is pleased, he's not happy with getting slightly ignored. He doesn't like how people are starting to treat him like one of the side characters. Thank you! Serena claps her hands together. Seems the rocket balloon headed into the mountains, Joy explains, looking at the map on her tablet. If you head up Route 780, you should reach the weather research station at the top by sundown. Research station? Serena asks, looking fired up. Yeah, she nods. It's abandoned, but it might be a good place for you to set up camp. Then she looks at Serena with a grin. Might even be some rare Pokemon in that area, Ash. I know you want to catch 'em all.
Rare?
Ash asks, interrupting. Yes. Joy looks in his direction. Then she pulls a concerning-looking face as she looks Ash up and down. She isn't pleased with how much skin he has on show. Have you something less revealing to wear? Joy asks, looking at Ash's short skirt. It's cold up in that mountain. She's got warmer clothing in her bag, Serena interjects. Don't worry about her. Joy turns to look at Serena and gives her a stern expression. Young man, she scolds, you look after Serena. This is a kind and very gentle young lady. It's your job as the boy to ensure she's protected, okay? Ash goes bright red. What is Joy saying?
He's not in need of protection. He's got Pikachu by his side. Yes, ma'am, Serena says timidly, surprised by Joy's reaction to her. I know I'm the boy, and she needs protection.
Good, Joy says, patting Serena on the shoulder. I just wanted to remind you of your responsibilities. Joy then hands Serena the Rotom tablet. Take this. It'll show you the way. Also, you can communicate with me using this too. Joy gives them both a quick, confident glance before turning away to return to her duties. Serena and Ash just stand in silence for a moment. Both of them have been left a little uncomfortable by that interaction.
Pika?
Pikachu breaks the silence.
I've gotta look after you?
Serena asks, bemused by the idea of looking after Ash.
Is that how people expect boys to act around girls, Ash?
Ash folds his arms and tilts his head to one side.
Yup.
But you don't need taking care of, Serena continues, trying to wrap her mind around her newfound responsibilities.
Nope,
Ash answers, confidently flicking his hair back.
It's weird for me too. Don't worry.
What is?
Being told that I need to be protected by a boy?
Oh? Ash frowns and lets out a long breath.
It's also weird for me that I'm not the main character. I don't suit side character vibes.
Side character? Serena gasps, tapping Ash lightly on the arm.
Is that how you see me?
Ash gives Serena a baffled look.
How else would I see you?
Serena's face goes the brightest red, and she can feel the sting of embarrassment on her cheeks. She quickly looks away so Ash doesn't notice.
Serena?
Ash asks, bemused and waiting for an answer.
It's nothing,
she snaps.
Let's just get going.
Ash starts bouncing on his feet, and the way Serena's body curves jiggle doesn't even bother him.
Yes,
she shouts, throwing his hand up into the air.
We've got a Pokemon to rescue.
Serena glances at him and bashfully smiles. Even in her body, she still loves him. Ash then stops abruptly and starts looking in Serena's bag. This cold weather clothing, he says, starting his search.
Pants might be a good idea rather than my skirt.
It's just a coat, Serena admits with a playful giggle.
It's a really warm one, though. You'll feel really cozy, I promise.